Gumbo. You're listening to Cajun Sports Radio.
Welcome to Cajun Sports Radio Super Bowl 2013 edition, or 2012 season. Dad, what's going on? Dad? Okay, Dad? Okay, we're here on Cajun Sports Radio. What's going on?
Oh, okay, we on? Hey, what's going on?
Well, we got the Super Bowl. That was not a good start. We apologize for that. Dad wasn't paying attention. We have we got the Super Bowl here tonight, and we haven't been on the show in a week, and a lot of people are pumped up for the game. A lot of people aren't. Dad, what do you think?
I know the people. It don't make no difference in New Orleans. They pumped up anyway. They got a good crowd there. I don't know. Just I'm trying to get into it. Get ready for Super Bowl. It just don't seem like a Super Bowl because I guess the weather's so hot right now. You know what I mean? It's usually cold. For Super Bowl.
Yeah. It's gonna be a good game. I mean, you don't have you factor in two brothers going against each other on this big of a stage like this. I just, some people calling for a blowout. I just can't see it. I just can't see this game ending in a blowout. I mean, it might get out of hand in the fourth quarter, but this game, you're going to want to watch it. Of course, it's a Super Bowl. You're going to watch it anyway, but we'll see. A lot has happened over the last, really almost, 2 weeks since we've been on the show.
It's been that long, right?
Last Tuesday, not the Tuesday that just passed, the Tuesday before that.
Time flies, man.
Yeah, it does. A lot's happened. We got Sean Payton back in New Orleans. No more Spagnolia. Spagnolia was fired by Sean Payton. A lot of people were happy with that. Cromer leaves. Goes to Chicago. So a lot of interesting things at play. And of course, we got everything going on with the Super Bowl, including a lot of storylines that has happened over the week. Ray Lewis supposedly used a performance enhancer, Dad. It was actually considered deer antler spray. I don't know if you heard about that.
It was, what was it?
He used, he was hurt for most of the end of the season, and to bring himself back quicker, he used a performance enhancer that was actually, it's a growth hormone. It's what they spray on deer to make their antlers grow quick or whatever. But it has, and it has a ingredient in it that is banned by the NFL. But the way Ray Lewis and the Ravens look at it, hey, this is his last game. What are they going to do? He's retiring after tonight. Tonight's his last game.
I can't hear it no more. I'll be honest with you. I know all you Ravens fans. I know he's been good. I'm like, God dang, they don't stop. They don't stop with all that. The media don't leave nobody alone, man.
Hey, well, it's the Super Bowl. It don't
make no difference if it's Super Bowl or not. They just look for negative.
Right.
They look for negative.
Correct.
Even Roger Goodell, this and that with the Saints, and they asked him, anyway, you give us our second round pick back. He said no. And they starting again, Just end it. It's finished. It's done.
Yeah, I agree.
But they won't. They won't let it. They won't let it. Especially after the Super Bowl, then they're going to really start talking about that. But other than that, it's Super Bowl day, and I bet the people in New Orleans is going crazy right now. They're not worried about going to work in the morning. That's what.
Well, the main thing you've been hearing all week, if you watch, everybody, ESPN's in New Orleans. They've been in New Orleans all week. So many sports, people have been in New Orleans.
They ain't been working.
And the thing is, the talk all week has been about one thing when it comes to New Orleans. And you know what I'm about to say? It's food. That's all everybody has talked about in Louisiana. I mean, and in
the food.
New Orleans is how awesome the food is, and that's what people come to do in New Orleans is party and eat. And it was funny, Alden Smith, the defensive lineman for San Francisco, he was asked yesterday afternoon, what do you got plans for tonight? What are you gonna do? He says, I'm gonna go out till about 4:00 in the morning, get drunk, and then come back. He was joking, but
they probably like that no tomorrow over there, Mm-hmm. I got people down the road here. I don't want to get into all that. He over there. He ain't got no tickets, but he's over there just to go for the party. Off by 4 days.
Because I would imagine. How hard it's probably. You ain't probably gonna be able to walk down Bourbon Street during the game. Every bar is gonna be playing the game because that there were fans of both teams, like you said, that went down there just to go and just for the atmosphere and party.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people around here, Lane, just went just for the atmosphere.
It's Mardi Gras.
Just to say that they went to the Super Bowl. It's a 3-hour drive from here. That's nothing.
This atmosphere.
I'd love to do it one time. I'd love to, Just to, but as far as going into the, just to, can you imagine like Champion Square and all that? There's no way you'd even get close to that.
It's a lot of people. We've seen New Orleans during busy Saints times, big Saints games.
Yeah.
This blows that out of the water. You have people from all over the world, not the country, all over the world in New Orleans right now. So.
This is bigger when the college played the Sugar Bowl.
Like 20 times
the national championship in New Orleans. This is 20 times bigger than the national championship. Mm-hmm. I'd love to be there, just to. They were saying there's so many movie stars, Lane. They said when they hit New Orleans airport, they're already there before they can even get out the plane. The limousines are picking them up as fast as they can land. Yeah. A lot of movie stars are going to be there.
And of course, the big thing tonight is the commercials. That's always the big topic of discussion, when it comes to the Super Bowl. And I think, hold on, I'm going to Google it right now.
While you Google that, it just showed the Ravens coach, his wife and his kids, and he's getting off the bus. They brought, good to be here and all. They said, well, how about the brothers? I said, this is a game, We still love each other, but this is a game. They're trying to make the meeting, you know what I mean? It's a football game. That's it. What the two brothers are going to do? They're not going to do, they're brothers.
Think about how emotional it's going to be at the end of the game.
Oh, yeah.
For whoever wins, it doesn't matter. Okay, you lost to... They lived in the same room. I mean, they shared a room together most of their lives.
You look how their parents feel? They just showed the daddy on the field.
Do you know how emotional it's going to be at the end of the game, win or lose? How emotional that handshake's going to be? I mean, that's...
Yeah, because...
By the way, for a 30-second commercial in the Super Bowl, what would you think it cost there? 30 seconds.
30 seconds? Probably about $3-4 million.
$3.8 million.
Oh, was I close?
30. You were good. Can you imagine? Yeah. And you know what? And what's interesting about that is companies, though, like I think Chrysler 2 years ago, they aired a big ad just for the Super Bowl. They said every bit of money that they invested in that Super Bowl, they got back times 5. So you and so many people, you got over 150 million people that are going to watch this game tonight. You're going to get, you're going to get your money back when it comes back to that.
Yeah. But some people, they know tomorrow, I remember when the Saints was in it, boy. God dang it, this time we was excited. Yeah, you remember that?
Yep. It was something that we should have probably took more, more serious.
The whole Saints jersey on right now, though. Oh yeah. The little Saints flag flying in the front yard. No. That little jersey on, though.
Which I'm sure Sean will be there.
It's going to be a good game, Lane. this deal with Beyonce and all that, when she landed, I don't know, I forgot what day it was. Anyway, in front of all the media, she had to sing a little bit of the national anthem live for her to redeem herself. You seen that? She sung it too, live, in front of all the media. Mm-hmm. And she said it was so nice to hit the ground. I didn't know her parents are from New Iberia. You know, Lane, we have families from New Iberia. You know that?
I didn't know that.
Oh,
Didn't
yeah.
know that.
All Jay and all them, that's all. That's born and raised Uncle Timus. That's all New Iberia. That's where her parents are from.
That's good. That's good. When it comes down to, let's get into this game here. We're kind of jumping off track. But no, you needed to bring that up. But let's look into this game. 49ers, pistol offense. Ravens, they got that defense that is not locked down, but have made stops when it's needed. Can the Ravens hold down this 49ers offense tonight, Dad?
The way they've been playing, yeah. I don't think Flacco's going to have a game like he's been having in the playoffs. Now that I would tell you, they're going to stop him.
But I look at this game, and it's weird because both these teams combined have been in the Super Bowl like a bunch of times and have never lost. Mostly the Niners. Both these teams have never lost when they've been in a Super Bowl. But you look at both these teams, and the Ravens just fit that bill of the team that's going to finish it. You know what I mean? They've had that type of playoff run. I've been saying that all week. They've had that motivational playoff. They've had that motivational playoff one. Oh, damn! It wins every Super Bowl.
Whoever puts, and it's gonna be a nail biter. Everybody says it's gonna be a blowout. No.
And by the way, for betting or for, I have to say it like this, for recreational purposes only, I like Baltimore plus the points at plus 4.5.
What's the spread right now?
4.5. San Francisco's favored 4.5.
I thought it changed.
I like taking the points in the Super Bowl. I think it's going to be too close. It's going to be a nail biter. Like you said, that it's really going to be a nail biter. Kaepernick versus Flacco. Who would have thought at the beginning of the year that this would be the two quarterbacks in the Super Bowl?
I would have never.
Who would have?
No, I would have never even. I told you when the Ravens made the playoffs. I said that's it. They had a good year, but that's when they got hot.
Let's welcome in a special guy in our. We got a special guest in our text box. A Ty Hawk. He says, "Go Ravens, Dad." Mr. Ty Hawk. He seems like he's a Ravens fan. So I don't know. I guess just a fan here of Cajun Sports Radio. We appreciate his listen.
Yeah, appreciate it. That's why I say it's going to be a good game. I'm not pushing. It's two good teams. All I want is a good game. I want a good football game.
You're going to get a good football game. Like I said, I'm not saying that a touchdown or too late in the game, fourth quarter, might not, make the score look worse than it was. Right, but I'm telling you, through 3.5 quarters, this is going to be a good football game. There's no doubt about it.
Ain't going to be no halftime. It ain't going to be no 21-21. I can tell you that right now.
Which halftime? What do we get Beyonce at halftime? Right, that was the Okay.
Yeah. So, Beyonce and she's gonna start it off, but then you remember how she started. What was it? She was in a band. They're gonna have a reunion tonight. That's what the big thing is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's bringing her. You know how they all started at one time.
Oh, TLC. That's right.
Yeah. She's gonna come out.
That's right. Okay.
And start singing. That's what they're making a big thing about.
Right.
That's how big this is for her to have her band, her friends that started everything. They're all gonna be there.
Good deal.
Yeah,
but
so I'm ready for it.
Now, another thing that people aren't looking at is running game. Both really good. We have two really solid running backs in this game. We got on one side for the San Francisco 49ers, Frank Gore. Nobody can discount how good he is. And then we look at Mr. Ray Rice for Baltimore.
That's what I meant. I'm sorry.
For Baltimore.
They just showed him walking in the dome.
He's
got that earphone. He's serious. That's what I meant, y'all. Ray Rice.
You make it to this state. I don't care what anybody says. You make it to the Super Bowl, everybody's pumped. You know what I mean? That you don't make it this far and not be excited.
You got to give it up. You got to let it all out, like.
Right. This is the biggest game.
You let it all stay on the field tonight.
Because that's all there is. What else do you play for? This is what you play for. I mean, this is it. I mean, you could say, you play for the MVP award, or which, by the way, congratulations to Adrian Peterson for winning the MVP award last night. Which I was happy. I was happy he did win.
Yeah. He deserves it, what he went through.
And congratulations to the new Hall of Famers, which, by the way, two of them we know. Mr. The Big Tuna, he got in, Parcells, and Chris Carter got in last night. So, but
that was the talk why Parcells never come coached.
Yep, he didn't want to have to hold off to go into the Hall of Fame.
He didn't want to hold off on the big show, the Hall of Fame.
He didn't want to hold off. Yeah, you're right. Definitely right. But main thing here is I think, like you said, composure. Who's going to make, kind of like the championship games, who is going to make the least amount of mistakes?
That's right.
Who is going to,
everything.
Who's going to capitalize on mistakes?
Yeah.
You don't have to be the best team to win this game, Dad.
Oh, no, no. This is all in turnovers, buddy. And remember when we played the Colts? What happened? That was a good game at the end, the turnovers. That's how we capitalize that game.
You're exactly right.
It's all about, and you can say it's luck, you can say whatever. It's at the right time and the right play. If it works or don't work, you know what I mean? That's what it decides. And
keep in mind something: John Harbaugh, which is the Ravens coach, he made it to be a head coach out of special teams. He's actually a special teams master. So don't be surprised if you see something crazy in this game to do with special teams.
Yeah, well,
don't be surprised. Yeah, we got that. Like you said, the Saints did do that that onside kick going in the third quarter. A lot of people.
Sean Payton, boy, that threw everybody off. Remember that?
Which, man, it's good to have him back. Man,
look, I can't wait. That's what I just said, Lane. We got to let all that behind us and just move forward. I don't like all them posters about Goodell. Don't let him eat here in New Orleans. Don't let him eat here. Or they got big posters. He's not allowed here. Man, let the man be.
Because let's be honest. We keep talking about this and we'll continue, but it happened. Okay, there was a bounty. Let's just be honest. It happened. We all know it happened. The man was doing his jobs. He's got owners to answer to. So you know how that goes, but that's over with. We can move on.
Spagnolia's gone. Real quick, let me add something. I ain't heard nothing too much about it before I forget. Chad Jones. Remember with LSU? He got in that bad wreck and the Giants had signed him. Do you remember that?
Right.
Okay. He worked out with the Saints this week.
I heard that.
I ain't heard nothing after that. I went to Saints. I didn't hear nothing. I don't know what he did.
Well, if he's brought on, he's going to be brought on the practice squad. I mean, you look at somebody else. There's rumors that the Saints are looking at or might be interested in if the Jets don't re-sign. Is LaRon Landry, the big safety? We need safety help. Man, we could definitely use him.
I heard that.
Ed Reed, the guy for Baltimore, this is probably his last year in Baltimore. The safety for the Ravens. There's a possibility the Saints might be looking at him. He's a Darren Sharper type safety. We all know what he did for the Saints.
They're showing Roger Goodell right here on Champion Square, live. He's talking on Champion Square. I just want to tell you real quick. He looks like everything will be all right.
I mean, he's at work right now. But basically, y'all, we just wanted to do a quick update here. We're not going to go into any other sports. We just wanted to make sure.
I talked to the basketball team last night. LSU finally pulled one. 17-point deficit. They came back. Anyway.
We'll be back either tomorrow night or Tuesday night to do our Super Bowl recap. And we'll do our normal Cajun Sports Radio show, which Dad will talk basketball. It's going to be Tuesday night. It'll be Tuesday or Wednesday. It won't be tomorrow night. Tomorrow night doesn't work. It'll be Tuesday or Wednesday night, right?
Yeah, we'll talk about the Super Bowl and all that. That'll be good, right?
This was just an update of what's going on. We're not going to get into Yodi's segment or Yodi's corner. None of that. We'll get into what's been going on in basketball, which we have a lot to talk about when it comes to basketball. We just wanted to give y'all our predictions of the Super Bowl. And, Ed, who do you like tonight?
What's that?
Who do you like in the game tonight?
Lane, I'm caught. I like San Francisco because it's NFC. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
But this is a big but, y'all. You know, all the fans. Don't want to make no one mad. What the Ravens pulled off this year, you know what I mean? It's hard to explain. It's tit for tat, Lane. I can't come out and tell you exactly.
Well, you gotta just
I don't
make
really
a pick.
know.
Well, no, just make a pick. It's not that big of a deal.
Oh, who do I think's gonna win, or who do I want to win?
No, who do you think's gonna win? Make a prediction. Who do you think?
San Francisco.
Okay, that's a good prediction. I'm gonna go ahead on a limb here, and it's gonna be kind of a strange pick. I'm gonna say Baltimore small or San Francisco small. You know, it's crazy, but I like Baltimore. It's gonna be a close game, people.
You've been saying that about Baltimore since the playoffs, so.
And look for field goals not to be that big of an issue. It's going to be in a dome. You're going to get clean. Look for this. Now, this is another interesting aspect.
Mm-hmm.
Baltimore's had to play in the weather through here on out. Weather has impacted them. They're going to get to play on a good playing field.
I never thought about that either, Lane.
They're going to get to play in a good playing field. So
they're going to know how to act.
No. Not gonna have that.
I'm serious.
I like Baltimore. Now, San Francisco, the weather's actually been on their side. Think about it. They played at home against Green Bay, then they had to go to Atlanta in a dome. So, and I think Atlanta should have beat them. I just think, like you said, Baltimore's had the tougher road. They've had the momentum. Ray Lewis retiring.
They had a harder ladder to climb in the playoffs. I can tell you that much.
You're exactly right. Look who they took down.
They had a harder ladder to climb, but
in 2 weeks.
On the other hand, and this is my prediction real quick, I think they've been pumping up. They've been putting so much emphasis on Flacco, and he's already talking about him resigning. He needs more money and all that. I think that right there is a big distraction. That's all I got to say.
What about Kaepernick? The same. You think same thing's going on with Kaepernick? He's looking for a new contract.
Why talk about that now? About money? Why?
Everything comes out in the Super Bowl, and let me tell you, it has came out that the 49ers are going to trade Alex Smith. It's a done deal.
Really?
The 49ers are going to trade Alex Smith. But no, I mean it's Super Bowl. It's all going to come out. Look at who. And this is why I like the Ravens. In a 2-week period, they took down Peyton Manning and Tom Brady.
That's what I say, man. Did they peak? Who knows?
No. You don't peak in the Super Bowl, I don't think. I just don't think you... Well, I don't know, though. That is a good point. We'll see.
Did they peak? Did they give it all they got to get there?
You're right. That's a good point. In San Francisco...
They had a hard climb, Lane. Look what they went through, man.
Yeah.
Something that I would have never thought. That's why I ain't buckling on no more.
San Francisco,
we'll see tonight.
We'll see. And San Francisco got lucky to come out of Atlanta with a win, but they came out. That's all that matters.
Oh, guys, we all knew that.
Let's go enjoy the Super Bowl. It was just a quick update. We're going to get back at y'all early this week. We'll talk about what happened in this game, and we'll talk more sports. And the show does not end when football ends, right, guys? It's going to continue every week.
It just begins. Like I said, we're going to try to make it a normal schedule. We keep saying that, but a lot of times, our work. That wasn't the problem. A lot of times we had a little trouble with Scott with the network.
Well, the thing is, we're building this show as a podcast. We're not building it for y'all to listen to it live. We want y'all to listen to it throughout the week. So, but that'll do it for us.
Let me ask you a question right now. You think all them fans over at New Orleans party, you think they worried about the work day tomorrow?
Yeah.
Huh? That new tomorrow for them.
Nope, but
No. Okay, Lang. When we hang up, give Daddy a call. We'll see you after a while.
All right.
Y'all enjoy the game.
Super Bowl. Thanks for listening.
Smell the gumbo? You're listening to Cajun Sports Radio.